Hey, what's up guys? It's Jinzaidi here and welcome back to another video, and today we have some big drama news coming out. And our first news today comes from the streamer LightEdits and Kyedae. So if you guys didn't know, LightEdits has made a statement that Kyedae has messaged his university over an online argument between him and Juna. So yeah, there's like a lot of tension between Juna and Light. Obviously they don't like each other. And yesterday, Kyedae has reached out to Light about his situation and just apologizing for messaging his university, the Waterloo University that he goes to. So this is what he posted. He says, "I've been thinking to myself as I wanted to discuss more some issues privately. Thanks for Kyedae to reaching out. Together we have discussed our concerns and came to a mutual resolution. It's not always easy to have these conversations, but I really appreciate the respect and maturity that was shown throughout. I'm glad that we have resolved things privately and have come to a mutual understanding. I want to be very clear, I do not condone or tolerate any hate or harassment towards any streamer, regardless of the situation. I can handle my own battles. We all have a responsibility to foster a positive, respectful environment where everyone can thrive. My intent was to get everything off my chest, clear my name, not to incite hate or negativity. This is not something that I support or align with. Thank you for your support." And in this post, he just shows like a picture of Kyedae on Instagram responding to the hate train that's going on with her, saying that she never DM'd the university, only his esports Twitter account. And her message was just basically about addressing the behavior that she believed that was inappropriate of him, that he acted on Juna. But yeah, obviously Kyedae is getting some hate over this because of the recent WestJet video that was popular and just given to the Valorant community. And there's a lot of prejudice towards Kyedae messaging Light's university about it. So it's not looking good for her reputation, but at least both of them made it right and have a mutual understanding of why they did what they act and responded quickly and resolved the situation immediately. So props to them to, just having a mature and positive conversation with each other. And I wish the best for them. Obviously, they're quite young, and internet feuds are quite a common thing, especially on the internet. So hopefully, not many people are going to take this personally. Obviously, it seems like it was personal, but hopefully it wasn't. And our next story comes from Mr.Beast. Now, if you guys didn't know, Mr.Beast has made like a Mr.Beast Games TV show on Amazon Prime, and it's pretty popular on every like television show that you would watch on TV. So it's crazy. And this guy has a lot of popularity from the show because it's really popular, and his content creation is just based off on just one standing challenge videos. So yeah, it's really entertaining to watch for some people that are watching his videos. And so Mr. Beast is under investigation by the Ontario Labor Ministry due to an industrial accident on the set. It says here that an investigation published by Rolling Stone last week containing broader allegations about conditions on the set reported that a worker was injured on September 11th when a quote-unquote a 6-foot by 6-foot piece of the exterior of the tower fell on a crew member while the set was being packed away. But the labor ministry wouldn't confirm those details and doesn't share any extent of the person's injuries, citing on the ongoing investigation. Additionally, the incident was not criminal in nature, so it says that the police are not gonna investigate this into further more details. But this is not unsurprising because Mr. Beast has been into some controversy over workers being injured, working on his YouTube video for the next like content that makes people like shocked. So yeah, and also get this: Mr. Beast is putting 2 pilots in a private jet for 100 days, unlimited fuel, and if they make it, they get to keep the jet, which is kind of insane because he made like a community thing where he planted 100 million trees. And one person says this would instantly reverse all the pollution and emissions he saved from planting those 100 million trees. And if you guys didn't know, like if you're driving a plane, it's going to increase carbon emissions, and increasing carbon emissions will increase the cause of climate change. So this is really bad, and many people are really just having an actual logical like debate over this. Like, why would Mr. Beast do that? I feel like Mr. Beast should do this, etc. But yeah, I don't know, but I feel like Mr. Beast is going to get canceled in the future because of his actions that are really contradicting and saving trees and carbon emissions and things that he promised in the future. Yeah, I don't know. I think he needs to be a little bit self-aware of what he's doing. All right, and our next story comes from the YouTuber HRom, and he has over 1.3 million subscribers, and he was reportedly arrested for his homemade explosive tutorials. And he was allegedly arrested for sharing tutorials on how to make explosives and weapons illegally. But however, he denied specific details about his arrest, calling the claims unfair. It says that he has made large quantities of explosives and handmade weapons like flamethrowers that were so dangerous that the intelligence services of Guardia Civils called the raid Operation Sputnik. He's an industrial engineering student that began showcasing his homemade explosive tutorials over a decade ago. He gained millions of views for explaining how to make concoctions like thermite and gunpowder. According to police, they began investigating him when specialists in arms and explosives trafficking of the anti-terrorist services discovered his illicit content online. Police seized over 20 kilos of chemicals used to make explosive in his house, I guess, and the investigators were concerned whether the YouTuber's operation, which he set up on a farm owned by his family, that there was real danger of an accidental explosion and the consequent risk of his own life to his family and his neighbors, material damage and fire. Not only that, but the authorities were worried that Alberto's tutorials would reach to gangs around the world and create a larger scale of crime. It says here that the case of Alberto is still being finalized. However, he was charged of the act of illegal manufacture of explosives, risk of caused by explosives and other agents, risk of fire in a forest area, and disobedience of an officer of authority. And it looks like many people are supporting Alberto during his time of just getting arrested from the Spanish police in Spain. So it looks like everyone really supports him and wishes him good luck for like his charges, and hopefully they will just dismiss it. But if not, it is what it is. But yeah, that's crazy. And our last story for today comes from the YouTuber Nelk Boys. Now, if you guys don't know Nelk Boys, they're like a YouTube prankster YouTube channel, and they're facing criticism after giving vapes to members of a largely uncontacted tribe in the Pacific. On December 24th, the prank group Nelk Boys published a video chronicling their adventures in Fiji, where they were teamed up with Forrest Galante, a famous outdoorsman and TV host. The YouTubers visited an island in the Pacific Ocean near Fiji, where they contacted a tribe that Galante claimed that only had one Western visitor in the last 30 years. And after arriving there on a small speedboat, they visited the tribe and joined them, for which they did passing out on liquor, cigarettes, and even vapes to members of the village and Zins, which is kind of crazy, right? So yeah, they're getting a lot of hate because of this, and obviously I'm not going to show this video because this is not TOS for YouTube. You can't do drugs. I don't think you can, so I'm not going to show the video. But yeah, these guys were really kind of messed up, just like showing these guys like vapes, Zins, and other drugs that these members shouldn't even try to use. So yeah, and I hope you guys are having a nice happy New Year's Eve. My New Year's resolution is to upload videos constantly and entertain you guys with the news that I've seen on the internet. But yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.